Hey, paranormal fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight's episode with the AfterLife Hour Radio Talk Show. I am David, your host for the night. We have a special guest. Her name is Shea. She's actually from another paranormal team. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll let her tell you. And she also is a radio talk show as well. So we would like to talk about a couple things. We do have an event coming up at Halloween in October 30th and October 31st at the Calumet Inn. We are doing a meet and greet. We will have a couple other teams there. If anybody knows any teams that would like to join, contact us at the Paranormal Investigators of Northern Minnesota fan page or the main page on Facebook. We also have a grand VIP investigation that night. They're VIP tickets. The sale starts already. They're $65 for a 4-hour investigation. So we are ready for that, and then we're going to bring our guests out here, and we also have some also good, exciting news. We have brand new shirts. I will bring those out once we are able to. So let's bring our guest in. Let's welcome Shea.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. I'm glad that you actually are here with us tonight. Our last fan wasn't so lucky, or lucky guest wasn't so lucky last week. We were having some internet technical difficulties. I believe the spirits were actually messing with us that night.
Yeah. Well, between spirits and technical difficulties in this business, something's going to happen.
Exactly, because I've been dealing with that a lot lately. I'm just going to turn the volume down really quick here. Okay. So yeah, I've been dealing with that a lot lately, and it's been like I just got new equipment in, thanks to a sponsor for the team. We actually got a S box from Ghost Stop, so we're excited to use that. We have
That's
our
the red one,
investigation.
right?
Yep, the red one with the light on it.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So I tried it. I actually was able to contact my father, and it was been since 2013. So it's been a long time since I heard his voice, and when I heard it, I instantly went into tears with being an empath.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew it was his voice because I was like, "Oh my God, that's my father! Oh my God, that's my father!" And then I just instantly went into tears. So, it's kind of really cool to have some of those, items to be able to communicate with your loved ones that have passed on. I'm actually
Yes.
thinking about doing something like that on these radio shows, trying to communicate with fans, loved ones, or anything like that to see if they have any messages to give to their loved ones on the other end. So I'm thinking about doing it on ghost stories with fans. So if anybody wants to be interested in that, stay tuned on Friday. We will talk more about it on next Friday.
Very cool.
So yeah, so can you give us and our viewers? We have 6 people on that tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Can you give us a little background of what you do?
I am a paranormal investigator. I
Okay.
am a co-founder of SIS Paranormal, which is short for Supernatural Investigation Services. I am the co-owner of Paranormal Buzz Radio. I am a podcast host. I'm a show producer. I'm
Oh,
a mother.
nice.
That's me.
That's actually a lot. You take on a lot. I have 3 kids myself,
Yeah.
so I know how it is. It's
Yes.
I got a little bit of stress going on coming before the show got live, and I was like, oh man, I hope I can make it tonight.
Yeah. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. My youngest is a sophomore in college, so
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay, so I mean, at least you got some that are kind of out
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
college.
Yep. So
But
so
it's
it's
also bad too because you don't want to ever lose one of your kids to go to college or anything, fly in a coop.
yeah. It's a little different, but good for them. Good for them.
Proud of them. It
Yes.
is.
Very. Yep.
So with
Exactly.
you being a paranormal investigator, what would you say was probably your most spooky experience that you have came across?
Paranormal wise, I not too many. I'm more afraid of people and animals and bats and that type of stuff than the paranormal. I've been
Oh,
very
okay.
lucky. No, nothing bad's ever happened.
Well, you are lucky. I'm telling you that right now
Yeah,
because I've been to some places and I wasn't so lucky.
yeah, that's not fun. I mean, we've had some, weird stuff happen, but nothing ever bad.
Well, that's
The
always good.
the closest thing I can think of is Rutland prison camps. Um, there's something very active there, and we were just there a couple weeks ago again, and there was running again. This happens all the time, running back and forth in the back of the root cellar, rocks being thrown, that type of stuff, but nothing. But then we heard a pack of coyotes getting closer and closer, so that stands out more than the
Oh
paranormal.
yeah, definitely, especially if they're in a pack.
Yeah.
Some of the some tonight we have some users or Facebook fans that are commenting right now. I can't see your guys' names again. I'm guessing Facebook's having an issue with StreamYard. Um, but I do see our first guest or our fan that's watching tonight is Short Bus Paranormal is in the house tonight.
Oh, Nick and Sue. I love these guys. Oh my God.
I
I
do
love
too.
them.
I
Nick
do
and
too.
Sue Pashuta is in the
Yes.
house. I can also
And
see Smith
then
Hopkins and Angela Brown.
I can only see Angela Brown and Smith Hopkins. The rest are all
Yeah.
Facebook user. So when you guys tune in, when you guys watch us, please make sure you give StreamYard permission to your Facebook so they can see your name because right now it's just going to say Facebook user and YouTube user. So when you guys come in and want to watch us, just make sure you give them permission to hook up to your Facebook. It's somewhere in the comments or up above in the posting before the live went.
And I see Matt Waddell is in the chat too. He is the co-owner of Paranormal Buzz Radio.
Oh yes, right here.
Yeah.
Hi Matt,
So,
thank you for tuning in tonight.
yep. Thank you very much,
Angela
Matt.
Angela Brown, thank you for tuning in. So yeah, that's pretty much right there. So yeah, I had some pretty, gruesome stories myself. I've been scratched. I actually had like three little fingerprints on the back of my neck, like it was like kids mark,
Yeah.
like they like smacked me. So yeah, it's kind of interesting what they can do that you can't see. Oh,
I've had some scary experiences, but not as an investigator, just living in a home with severe activity.
exactly. I actually grew up in a house with demonic activity, and
Yeah.
it was kind of, when you wake up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you see red glowing eyes that looking right at you, you kind of wondering what's going on.
Yep. Yep. Been there. Yep. Not fun.
Oh, it's definitely not fun. So yeah, it's been a rough ride for me in the beginning of the paranormal years.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's why I always took a year. I took a year before I got into it and turned it into a reality. I took a
Yeah.
year for like practice and make sure I could protect myself, stuff like that, just to make sure I'm because I don't know what I'm going against.
We never do though. There's no way possible we understand because there's no proof. Um, we
Exactly.
think we think we're talking to something bad. It could be good. We think we're talking to something good. It could be bad. There's no way for us to know. So we take a chance every time we do this.
Exactly. Because when we do this, it's pretty much straight out of just our what we know of the place from being told by the maybe let's say owner or caretaker or property grounds maintenance person tells us what's going on, but that's mainly about it.
Right. Exactly.
And maybe we do our history. We do our history too. Obviously, I mean, we look up the places.
Yeah, but we could
We
do all
kind
the
of
history
study
of the
about.
world. There's still no way to know. None.
Oh, that's true. Let's see.
So
I'm just adding comments in at the same time, trying to
hey,
keep
I do
everybody.
this enough. I know how it is. You don't have to explain to me. I got it.
Oh, I see you got actually a better mic than me too.
Oh, I like it.
I only got this red one, but I don't really ever use it because I don't have another slot for headphones.
Oh, yeah. You got
I,
to get an
I need
adapter.
yeah, I need to invest in an adapter. I was supposed to get one for the because I only use Apple products.
Oh,
I don't use any Windows or except for the SLS. We use Windows for that obviously, but
yeah.
so let's see. Who else do we got? Crystal. Thank you for tuning in, Crystal. She's actually our helper for the Calumet Inn fundraiser that we're doing October 30th and the 31st.
Oh, nice. Hi, Crystal. I'm
So
looking
yeah,
down a
everybody
lot because that's where my phone is, just so everybody knows.
same here. I kind of keep tabs because if I use my phone, I can actually see the comments
Yeah,
with the names.
yeah,
So it's kind of like hard to keep looking up, looking down. I get it.
yeah.
So how far have you traveled doing the paranormal investigating? Like, have you been out of the
Uh,
country?
Not out of the country, no. I think the furthest I've been, I think, is 9 hours. I've
Oh,
been to
okay, yeah, that's you.
Pennsylvania, Gettysburg in particular, and other places because we went to Eastern State Penn, um, Virginia. So that area is the furthest I've probably been.
Wow, that's actually farther than where we traveled. We only went down to Scotch Grove, Iowa.
Oh, wow.
We're trying to expand. It's just with the COVID right now, it's kind of putting a cramp on our style.
Yeah, it put a damper on everything. Like
Yeah, it
we had a bunch
was.
of events we were supposed to do and we didn't get to do them.
Yes, Sue. We can now see your name. Thank you so much for popping back in and letting us know.
Hello, beautiful.
I was actually watching Short Bus's episode when they were down in I don't remember Melbourne Manor. I think it was. If I yeah yep Melbourne Manor. So it was actually very interesting because I was able to see things on the screen that they weren't able to see possibly because it
Oh
was like
wow.
I could see the person standing right in the doorway and it was just ugh, it was just amazing to see something that nobody else was able to see possibly because
Wow.
it was that distinct in the doorway. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh and
Yeah.
yeah, that was another good place too.
Oh yeah. I love watching them at Edinburgh or Melbourne. Anywhere. When I have time, I love watching them. Room
Oh yes,
13.
I was correct. It was the Melbourne Manor. Okay, so yeah, room 13 in Melbourne Manor, I believe. Because I got a yes right after that comment. So I'm guessing that she was saying yes to the Melbourne Manor part when I was watching that live with the green laser that she uses for the grid.
Yeah.
I can't wait to use those too because we just got those in as well. So we're excited to use those. We have two of them.
Oh, cool. The big
So then we
ones?
can yep,
Yeah.
the it's like a red box and it shoots out it's not the green one but it shoots out the red laser grid.
Yeah,
I can't think of what it's
maybe Sue
called.
will put it in what it's called. I think I know what you're talking about.
It was actually pretty nice. I got it from Ghost Stop. I use all Ghost Stop stuff due to the fact of we are actually affiliated with Ghost Stop.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
That was actually exciting to get,
Yeah.
to get put like
Oh,
that.
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
So what have you guys accomplished? Like, is there, what's like your guys' main mission? Like, when you go on these investigations, what do you want to do? Like, you want to find out the information to provide to the owners, to the public, or you, or what's your mission?
Um, we haven't actually done a private residence in over a year or so on purpose. Um, I had a tragedy in my life, and I'm just not ready to. I took some
Oh,
time off, and I'm just not ready to do private residence yet.
yep.
Um, but our mission is to not to prove anything to you guys, but to see what we can learn and to um, better better understand things ourselves. And if along the way you guys learn something or um, agree with what we have going on, then that's awesome.
I agree because see, we're kind of opposite. We're out to prove the paranormal does exist because there is so many people. Like today, I had a craft show. I also do craft and vendor events, and there were so many people that did not believe in the paranormal. I'm like, it's real. They're there, and there's no disproving that the paranormal doesn't exist.
I'm a believer. My mission isn't to prove it to other people because at this point the science isn't there and we cannot prove. That's just my opinion. There's no way
Yep.
to absolutely prove what's going on, even if you have 6 devices going off. It's not 100% it's paranormal. Doesn't mean I don't believe it's paranormal, because most of the time I'll believe it's paranormal. We just can't prove it yet. The science isn't quite there yet.
Is that why we have all these inventors now? They're popping out, like
Uh,
making different things to try to get it.
yes, I think so. Half of them, yes, they're in it for the right reasons. The other half, they see a spot they can make some money, and so it's like 50-50. Either way, if it
Well, yeah.
furthers the field, awesome.
I mean, if it helps us, hey, that's
Yeah.
that's a positive for us to be able to prove it, and maybe we can even figure it out ourselves without a scientific way. There's maybe because there's some things you can't just explain. You're like, your jaw
Right.
just drops,
Right.
and you're like, am I the only one that saw that?
Yeah. There's just a difference between belief and scientific evidence. That's my
Yep.
whole thing. So I can believe it all day long, but if I can't prove it to you, then you have to take me at my word. So,
And that's pretty much how it is in the paranormal field. Is they gotta.
yep,
It's either take their word for it or experience it themselves.
yep, yeah. And some people will not believe until they have that experience, and then again, some people can have experience and they'll just never believe. So,
And that's actually
it,
how I became a believer. Is I saw
yeah,
it with those red eyes, and I'm like, okay, there's no way to explain those red eyes and a black figure just staring, hovering right over me. There's no way.
been
So I
there.
mean,
Yeah,
it's one of those things that's how you become a believer real quick.
yeah,
Because then you know it's not something to mess with.
exactly, exactly.
So when you went to Eastern State, I really adore that place. Like I
Hmm.
really want to go there so bad. Same with Missouri State.
Yeah,
That's another one I really want to go to. What
another
was
great
the
location.
It is another one? Okay. So it is a good okay, I just want to make sure it was a good location because they're pretty hefty fees.
Yeah. Um, we
Especially
actually
only for eight
we
hours.
Yeah, we actually, Eastern State Penn, we went for a day tour and there was nobody there. At first there was, and there was nobody there. So we just went around and investigated. Like there was nobody there.
Wow. Like no
We got
other
very
get
lucky. Yeah. We just went for a tour and the place emptied out, and we're like, let's do this.
Oh, Angela, sorry. I have. Sorry, my wife's taking the kids into the other room. They were getting a little loud.
That's fine. The best stuff we got at Eastern State Penn, because again, there's no way for me to prove we were the only ones there. We did get a couple EVPs, but I can't prove we were the only ones there because it was we were there during open hours. But the coolest thing we got at Eastern State Penn was the Ovulus started saying these words. And the first thing you need to know about me, I have a horrible memory. Ask me stuff about my hosts and their shows, I remember it all. Anything to do with me, I forget. But I remember this. I was talking about felons. It kept saying the word Sally. And we look up, and there's a TV. We were by the chapel, and it's playing a silent movie. And it's talking about Dr. Sally and his granddaughter and how he collected all the felons' artifacts and all the prison's artifacts, and it matched up. And so that's the coolest thing because there's no sound. So even if you want to say the Ovulus can pick up on things, if there's no sound, how did those words pop up?
Exactly, because if anybody's wondering what an Ovulus is, it's a word database bank.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits can actually pick up on the words and mimic it into the word bank and actually pop it into a display so we can actually see what the word is. And actually, some of them actually talk too now. They have some
Yeah,
Ovulus out there that actually literally talk to you, and I'm like, ain't that like a spirit box pretty much though, without the white noise?
kind of, but it has a word bank, so not really. Where a spirit box doesn't have a word bank.
Yeah, it just runs off of the radio waves. It goes
Yep.
through the radio frequencies.
Yep.
Angela, yes, that is actually pretty well.
And
I'm
it's on
actually,
video. So,
oh, that too.
part video, part pictures. So, I shouldn't say it's on video, but it's pictures and stuff. So, it was pretty cool because again, the TV had no sound, so it's not like a microphone picked it up and it was producing these words.
Yep.
So,
That was interesting. I would love to go there because it's.
yep.
I always want to go to a prison to investigate that, abandoned prison.
Yep.
Obviously, Alcatraz, it's starting to fall apart, so we can't really go out there anymore. It's half of the buildings are pretty much gone. They're falling
Yeah.
apart. I mean,
Unfortunately.
yeah, because that was a really notorious prison that I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to investigate.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because it housed one of the notorious gangsters, Al Capone, I think.
Al Capone. I don't know if he was at Alcatraz, but he was at Eastern State Penn. And you should see
Oh,
his room. I have pictures of it, and it looks better than a hotel room. This was like all decked out.
how did he get so much
I'll send you
luxury?
the picture after the show.
That would be good because I'll actually bring it up on our next episode and just
Yep.
recap on it.
Yep.
Same
I'll send
here,
you the
Angela. I
picture.
wanted to always investigate that. Thank you. I appreciate that because that's you never see prison cells looking like a hotel room.
Oh, this is crazy. I don't even know how it's possible. You're
Well,
gonna be shocked when you see it.
I guess when you have a lot of money, I guess anything's possible, right?
I guess so. Yep. I guess so. I wouldn't know. I don't have a lot of money, so but I hear
Me
you
either.
have a lot of money, right?
And it's the same exact thing as when you have a lot of money. That's usually how it is. But because, like they say, the world goes around on money. The only way to the
Mm-hmm.
world to spin is money.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is true sometimes.
Yes,
But
very true. Especially when you have to invest money into the equipment.
and that's what a lot of new people don't understand how expensive this field is. And if you're a good investigator, you don't charge. You
Exactly.
don't make money on this. You spend a lot, but you don't make money. So
The only thing I heard about spending money or charging money is if you provide a service. That's the only way you can charge somebody a fee is if you're providing a service, which most investigators, I don't know if they do cleansings or trying to remove any spirits or any negativity, but if they do, I read a couple that actually charge for it. So I mean, is that different than what you're talking about?
That's iffy. I have I have trouble charging. I myself would have trouble charging anybody for something I cannot 1,000% prove.
Exactly. I mean, I heard about it and I was like, no, I don't think so. And
No,
that's true, Sue.
it
It's
is
the right
very true.
connections too.
Yeah.
And then
So,
she said that nope, we never charge.
no, I love them. I respect them so much. If any of you listeners do not know who Shortbus is, you got to check them out. They are the
Seriously.
best people you'll ever see, ever meet, ever talk to in your life. Just genuine people.
Oh
So,
yeah, I talk to Sue on like a regular when I'm talking. When I'm not busy, I ask them if, hey, can you guys call me for a quick second to talk? And they're always
oh, they
boom
will.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can't wait to
That's.
do our hopefully next year, 2021, we're launching a meet and greet with them in
Oh,
Iowa.
that'd be
So
cool. Yeah, my
stay tuned
goal
for
is
that
to
because
get to Iowa to do a tour because I'm so far away, and all like my closest Facebook friends or online paranormal investigators, they're all in Iowa. So I just have to make it a mission to get to Iowa. I just haven't yet.
it's a. I'm going to tell you, it's a sleeping state. I drove all the way down, and it was just uh, cornfields, farm. I'm like, are you
That's
kidding
funny.
me?
Yep. But just to
First time
sit
going out of
back,
the state.
enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, I don't put me to sleep scenery. What are you talking about?
Where are you from?
I wish it was. I'm from Isani, Minnesota.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm kind of
see,
out
I'm
in
in
the
New
country
Hampshire.
too. So, but oh wow, okay. So I don't know what it's like out there either.
Well,
New
I'm
Hampshire,
originally from Massachusetts. I was born outside of Boston. So,
or even there. I haven't even been there either.
it's a, well, that's a big city. And I'm in a little sleepy town that I like.
Oh, and Sue says yes, that you will be a lot of fun.
Oh,
Room
I know.
for you
Nick and
waiting.
Sue keep telling me. Oh, yes. I will
So
make it
you
out
have
there
room.
sometime. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm just
Oh,
going to
what? Oh,
bounce
there we
from
go.
town to town.
Yes, I mean, I want to go on a road trip. I want to do a paranormal road trip. I want to go with a couple teams and kind of just free roam and ride and just go with it
Oh,
and take
yeah.
a road
That
trip.
sounds awesome.
So yeah, I have a lot of good ideas that I want to launch. It just I kind of have to wait till after 2020 is over. And hopefully maybe it doesn't run into 2021 either.
Hopefully.
Considering now our
2021
president,
is only a few months away.
yeah,
Can
and
you?
talking now about the president has the COVID now. Great.
Mhm.
What are we gonna? What are we looking forward to? It's already going to start
Just
a bad 2021.
yeah, just remember there's positivity out there. You just gotta look for it, and at the other side of this, there'll be lots of good things happening. So we just gotta um, get through this hard time, and remember, when we get to the other side, good things will happen.
Exactly, because that's what I'm waiting for is to kind of just go. I don't let it stop me though. I don't let the COVID stop me. I still go do things. I still go do investigations as of right now. I mean, I'm not, but I'm stuck in Minnesota. But not many people probably know about Minnesota's paranormal places,
Hmm? No, you have to show them.
and that's because it says our title is Northern Minnesota. Let's show them a little bit of Northern Minnesota. I mean, everybody
Yep.
knows about Nopium, though. So, I mean, we're looking up to do one in Duluth. We're trying to do the ship.
What's
USS Irvington, I think.
Oh, okay. Yep.
We heard about a couple paranormal experiences up there, too. So we're trying to, investigate that place. We're going to try to see if we could do it's like a big lookout tower in Duluth, and then the depot. So we've
Oh,
been messaging a lot of places. So we're trying to do something before the end of the year.
I got to investigate a battleship. It was pretty cool. They're huge.
Oh, I wonder how long that would take to investigate.
Oh, we were there 8 hours, and I don't think we saw the whole thing. That's where I heard my first disembodied voice.
Oh, without a EVP or without a
Yep.
recorder?
Yep.
Oh boy, I would
And
love.
everybody told me I was crazy. I'm like, I just heard a little girl laugh, and they're like, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't." Well, guess what? It was caught on two digital recorders and a video camera. So I'm like, yeah, who's crazy
Yes.
now? So I almost said a bad word, but we're on YouTube and Facebook, so I'm trying not to swear.
Yeah, I did make these shows for. I did say in there not kid friendly on YouTube, so I
Yeah,
did say parental guidance. So I'm glad I
yeah.
did, just in case, because I had a couple shows that, well, it slipped out a couple times.
Oh, it
Because
happens.
we're, especially when you're talking about the paranormal,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because some of the experiences you experience, you're like, what in the double H hockey sticks just happened?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I've been on air so much that I just forget I'm on air and I say things. And it's like,
Exa-
can't take it back now. So now I'm known for saying things because it's everyday life.
it's hard to have a show life and then a normal life. I just go with the flow.
Yeah. Amen.
I try to,
Amen.
you know, I try to go with the flow. Sometimes you kind of have to stick with the schedule, and sometimes you don't have to. And like when we do these radio shows, everybody asks, "Why do you have hour in there? Is it just 1 hour long?" We intend it to be 1 hour long, but sometimes when you're talking, you just keep going, and flowing with the flow.
Yep. Yes, I do. I really do.
F F bomb, lol. Sue, you're funny.
Oh no, that's me. That's what I'm known for.
Oh,
I've
you
gotten
use like the
better
direct
over the
F bomb.
past few months. I always. I go into some other shows and they just start saying the word because that's how they greet me.
Don't feel bad. That's actually one of my favorite words because the person I used to live with, my grandmother, that's her favorite word,
Yep. I'm just
and
real.
she's
I'm
known.
me. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I mean, I try to watch my language on other people's shows, and I've gotten better on my show. But I am who I am, and I don't want to pretend to be something else. You either like me for me or you don't.
Exactly, and yes, Crystal, I actually did talk to the Glensheen Mansion. Currently, they are not allowing anybody to investigate because there is still a family member alive, I believe, and they donated it to the college up there. So the college, the U of D or whatever, I think it is, University of Duluth.
Sounds about right. I'm not sure though.
Oh, I gotta watch this. If you book Short Bus Paranormal on your show, and Sue's on there, I'll be there because I
Oh,
gotta watch that.
they've been on. I just started season 3. I think last night was season 3, episode 4, and they've been on at least twice. Hi, Kim. Kim's one of the hosts and one of my good friends. Love her too.
Hi
Yeah,
Kim,
Short Bus
thank you
has
for
been on
tuning
my
in.
show at least twice.
Oh, well, see, I haven't got that far back in your episodes yet. I don't think. I was kind of just, tuning in, watching some of the videos just to see,
Yeah.
because I always watch other people's videos first before I bring them on, because I want to see how they are in like talking form, like are they uppity kind of thing, stuff like that. So I kind of build a tune to, watching their videos, and then I know what to do, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah, I know you messaged me in the middle of the night or this morning talking about last night's show. So last night's show was pretty good. I was very impressed.
Wait, last night's show?
Was it last night's or was it the week before? Last night I had the Demonologist on. Was that you that messaged me?
No, I don't think. No,
Oh, that must have
I
been
did. Well,
David S. It was a David.
I mean, I do have a show coming up, with Reverend Sean Whittington from
Oh
I
no,
think
no, you were
Las Vegas.
talking. This person was talking to me about my show last night.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, yeah, I haven't had a demonologist on yet, but I'm very soon in
Did you
November.
get scared like I was a psychic or something? Like, well, you see the
Kinda
future.
like
Yeah, no, I'm
I
not a
kind of was like,
psychic.
whoa. No, I kind of actually have that kind of tendency now. I guess
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if I like it yet. Like I actually
Take.
opened up my third eye and it was like, oh, meditation time.
Um. Oh, India's in there too. Hi, India. I love you too. Um.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
India. Sorry, I'm so chat
Let's
oriented.
see.
I like to say hi to everybody.
No, that's fine. It's hard to keep up because everybody's typing so many comments, and I'm like trying to scroll through and trying to talk at the same time, and it's like I lose concentration. I'm not very multitasking tonight.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey.
Usually, I'm really good at my shows.
Hey. This is going good. I have those days. I mean, trust me. Um. I really do. More days than not. Let's be honest. But
Exactly. I've been kind of having an off week this week, and it's been. I just can't wait till this weekend is over. To be honest.
right. I second that.
All right. Let's see who
India from
else.
Paranormal Encounters is
Oh,
on
Paranormal
YouTube.
Encounters.
Yeah, that's
Oh
India.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
they're
that show. I
awesome.
watch it all the time.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
literally
they're
sit
good.
in bed at night and just go ham on it.
Mhm.
I do that with a lot of YouTubers. I watch a lot of their YouTube channels, and I'm a YouTube freak, I guess.
I loved watching. I watched everybody's lives and listened to their shows. But now we have 13 or 14 shows of our own. That keeps us pretty busy. So I try to. I do my best to keep up,
I'm actually
but
kind of struggling on the ghost stories a little bit because ghost stories is supposed to be with just fans, and it's really
right.
hard to get anybody to want to a norm just like not like one of us, a paranormal investigator, but just a normal person that has
Every day.
encountered it. Yeah, everyday life encountered a spirit in their life, and I would like to bring them on and talk to them about their experiences, but it's like been really hard to find anybody lately. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even get to do yesterday's show because I couldn't find a guest,
Oh,
and that's not good for ghost stories. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. So I mean, if anybody likes to be on YouTube and wants to talk, Ghost Stories
now
is looking for
now's your
a
chance.
next Friday guest.
Yep.
Yeah, now it's your chance.
Yep.
So, what is your guys's? Do you guys use Facebook, or do you guys also have like a website too that our viewers can go to?
We do not have video. Ours are just podcasts. But we do have a website. We're live on Spreaker, or if they're pre-recorded shows, they go out on Spreaker.com first. But we also have a website, paranormalbuzzradio.com, and you can find most of the shows. We just added some shows, so it's not fully updated yet, but most of them are there. and everything else is on Spreaker.com.
I actually
So
like Spreaker. I just can't figure out how to use it.
it
I
took
was
me
supposed to do these
a
lives
little.
on
Yeah,
Spreaker,
yeah.
but
I
somehow
I
I
had
got
help from
talked
Matt.
into
So
StreamYard.
yeah, yeah.
See,
See,
I need to
I'd be
get a hold
lost
of
on
somebody that knows how to use
StreamYard.
Spreaker.
Yeah. You gotta learn how to. The
Because
whole
I'm
only
not.
problem with Spreaker is you gotta learn how to set it up. That's the problem. Once you get that done, everything else is easy.
Well, see, I have it set up. I paid for a membership, and then I
Yeah.
also got the app, or not the app, but the software to be able to control my desktop settings, all my. Um, I can do so much. It's I don't know what it's called. Something banana, or
Hmm.
it's a like a software that hooks up to Spreaker, and
Hmm.
it controls everything. Where you can mute everybody, or you can just mute yourself. Yeah, there's so much you can bring into it. It's a platform that hooks up to Spreaker to get it
Oh,
hooked
see, I
up.
do all that right on Spreaker.
How in the world did you do that all on Spreaker? I can't even figure that out. Oh my goodness,
I'll tell you
that's
after.
weird. That perfect. And yes, Sue, I did see your comment about us. We would love to have you on Friday's show if you would like to join us on Friday and be a guest. See, I got a taker. I like it.
Yeah. See, there you go.
We're actually scheduled to talk to them on November. I always get stumped by this. 14th, I believe,
Oh,
for AfterLife. I have so many
very cool.
dates. I'm
I'll
all the way booked up
trust
to
me.
December already.
Me too.
It gets.
I pretty much am booked
I'm.
until next year. Yeah.
Oh goodness, I'm not that far, but I'm going to be now because I already just filled up December, so now I got to go look for January.
Mhm. Yep.
So yeah, we have a lot of guests and a lot of people that you know want to join to be a guest and talk. It's like I love talking to other paranormal people because, or investigators or teams because they're the best ones to know about the experiences that you have had as an investigator.
Right, and you can learn. Sorry, my dog. Um, my dog thinks she's on my show, so she probably thinks Um, but yeah, that's where you learn a lot, and you get a lot of support, and um, you learn stuff you don't know, and you can share stories. So they learn from you, you learn from them. I find it fascinating.
It is. And I made a mistake. It's October 24th. Thank you for saving my butt again, Sue. I don't know why I keep saying November 14th. It's probably because I'm going to be reviewing Riverside, Iowa Paranormal. So I'm thinking that's why I keep thinking of the 14th. I don't know why of November, but it's just weird how I keep bringing up November 14th all the time. This is the second time I literally got the date wrong.
Hey, like I said, I can't remember anything of my own. I have to write it all down. You should see my desk.
Oh, exactly. My desk is like a tornado hit it because it's paper everywhere.
Yep.
I have sticky notes everywhere, just kind of reminding me dates and stuff. Oh, Angela says that's on her birthday, October 24th, for that show. So if you stay tuned for October 24th, guys, we will be live interviewing with Short Bus Paranormal as well.
And that is a Saturday.
Correct.
I might be able to pop in and watch it because
That would
gotta
be.
get my gotta get my short bus fix.
We had a lot of
But
guests tonight. We're steady at 7, so the ones that are tuning in, we are talking with Shea from SIS Paranormal and Buzz Radio Paranormal or Paranormal Radio.
Paranormal Buzz Radio. Yep.
See, I can't even get words right.
Hey, I um I for what I think it was season 3 episode 1 or 2. I can't remember which one. I had Matt on and I had Carrie on and Jeff on, who I've known Matt for 20 years. Carrie I've known for many years. Jeff I've known for a couple of years. And I screwed up Matt's team name. I screwed up Carrie and Jeff's last names, like people that I know in real life. I'm like, so it happens.
Oh, and I just got hit with the comment. I don't like that. See, I told you
Oh,
my psychic ability. I don't like it. I'm so sorry about that. My condolences out to you, Crystal. I know how it is. I lost my father, but not from COVID. Um, stupid gangrene had to set in on his leg because he
I'm
was
sorry.
diabetic. And my feelings towards hospice don't want to go that route. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah. So I guess now November 14th has been fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to Crystal for the past couple days now, and that's probably why that date keeps popping up in my head.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, and Sue says that's the only weekend that she will not be out on an investigation for our date for October 24th.
Oh, wow.
They must be pretty booked out.
Yes, I'm sure they are.
So
I love watching their stuff.
I got invited to actually come talk with them during their live to see, because like I was talking about with the psychic ability possibly. Um, I kind of helped them in the beginning, and then was deceived by not so nice spirit. Told them to come upstairs. They told me to tell them to come upstairs, and well, it wasn't a pretty sight. So I told her to get out of there and said, "Sue, you need to leave, like now," because I guess
Oh,
this
wow.
guy used to rape women up in that room, and it was a
Oh,
bathtub. So
oh man.
I was like, "Oh God." I was like, "Man, I can't believe this is happening to me. Why does this keep happening?" But I guess it must be meant to be to have the ability.
Well, that's the way to look at it. You just got to learn to rein it in and learn to trust yourself and practice, and you'll get there.
Well,
So I've
well,
been
see,
told. Again, I'm not a psychic. I'm just going by what everybody tells
oh
me.
yeah, well, and it's like I had to shut it out, because you know how the world looks down on people that say, "Oh, I could see ghosts or I could see paranormal." They automatically
Oops.
think you're nuts.
Yeah, I think it's more mainstream now.
Oh yeah, because there's so many psychic shows on TV. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, I know some of it might be acting, but because they have to keep the ratings, but there is real psychics out there, and I met one, Susie Otto. I don't know if you guys
I don't know.
ever heard of Susie Otto. A shout out to her. She's amazing. She actually told me to run with my ability. Run, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Lily. Thank you for tuning in. My little sister
Hi, little
tuned
sister
in. She just
Lily.
saying. So yeah, it's interesting when you have the gift, but then you're also scared of it, because some days I can actually replay events and see events that I don't want to see, and it's like, okay, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you got to train yourself on how not to. You got to find the best way to train yourself and
I
figure
actually
out what
heard of
works
this.
best for you.
What do you think of this? I heard about this, but I never knew if it actually worked.
Um, Supposedly
Black
it does work. That's
Tourmaline?
what other psychics
Tourmaline?
say. Tourmaline.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Tourmaline.
Everybody
Okay.
swears
Black
by it.
tourmaline.
I think if you believe it's gonna work, it's gonna work. But you have to full heartedly believe it's gonna work. Can't be
Agreed.
wishy
And
washy. It's all about intent in this field. So if you believe that it's gonna work, it will work.
exactly. And then I also carry amethyst, because it helps with
Yeah.
psychic attacks, so you can't get possessed.
Yeah.
Because I've been possessed and I don't like it.
Well, I don't blame you because I'm sure being possessed sucks.
Oh,
Does
I
does
guess I
not
was
sound
just
fun.
very angry. No, I was
Yeah.
very, very agitated. irritated. And normally, I'm not very an angry guy. I'm more of
Yeah.
a peace loving kind of person, just
Was the spirit just attached to you, or were you fully possessed?
I was literally fully like okay, so there we used to have a psychic on our team until she left. I don't know if she's watching, but I really don't care. But she
That's
literally
me right there.
that's exactly what I say because I really don't care if she's watching me or not. But she literally grabbed my throat and left marks, indents in my neck, trying to
Oh, wow.
supposedly cast a demon out of me because I was angry. It was on the way down to Iowa, down to the manor, and it's like, um, well, I don't know what that was all about, but I'm just going to go with it and say I was possessed because I don't know. I'd never really been that angry before. I don't remember
Hmm.
half of it, but I only remember partial of it.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to be possessed. I never been possessed. I mean, Zach Bagan should know.
Oh, don't get me going.
Oh, you're one like that too.
Oh, don't get me going. You'll
Oh,
have to listen to some of my funner shows. I got a good nickname for him that I cannot say on this show.
I should definitely go and watch. I
Mm,
definitely have to watch because I'm just gonna say one thing: actor,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
all I'm gonna
He's
say.
smart at what he does. He's a millionaire, so
Yes,
he's an
yes,
entertainer. But
he's good at what he does on some, what the evidence that I do watch and see. Don't get me wrong. I that's how I actually wanted to start. I wanted to be just like Ghost Adventures, just like
well,
them.
see, this is my issue. He's an entertainer. It's an entertainment show. So he's good at
Yes.
entertaining people. He's smart. He's a millionaire. He makes money. But the stuff he does is not safe. It's not smart. It's not respectful. And so many people are watching his show
Yep.
and trying to copy him. And I mean, I don't know about you, but when I'm dead, if I'm stuck here or choose to be here, I don't want to be treated like that.
No, not no. Actually,
So,
I that's actually I'm gonna agree with you
yeah.
because no offense, but who uses a 16-year-old for ghost bait as they call it, as he
Yeah.
said, ghost bait. You're putting a minor at risk of being hurt.
See,
And
I
to
haven't
my
watched it in a
knowledge,
very long time.
oh, see, yeah, it was I don't know. I loved how they did their show, but when Nick left, I was gone.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep moving off camera. I'm not used to being on camera.
No, you're fine. I I normally don't really bring it up. I kind of do this kind of thing. I kind of go over
Yep.
here. I I tend to just move my head around a lot because trying to keep your head straight is not possible.
I look like I'm talking with my eyes closed, but I swear it's because my chair's too high. So even when I'm looking at the screen, but most of the time it's because I'm watching chat.
Ah,
Thank you,
see,
Crystal. Crystal
I'm
100% agrees.
oh yeah, they're coming in crazy. Like
Yeah.
comments are coming in. Tonight was a good show. I'm actually very impressed. You had I'm guess you have a lot of followers and a lot of people that watch you, and you brought a lot of attention tonight. Actually, tonight was probably the one of the highest viewings I had live
Oh,
and steady
oh,
at
that's
8.
nice of you. Thank you. Well, wait for Short Bus. Short Bus will blow me out of the water. You'll have viewers
I
with
can't
them.
wait.
So
I can't
yeah,
wait. It's been hopping on their event. We have actually event link up there that you guys can go follow and stay tuned for
yes.
that because that should be a great show. I do want to bring up one last thing. We do have shirts available. We just got them in yesterday. Um, I can't really. I'll grab it once my wife grabs it for me. She has it hanging on the wall, and she thought it was going to be able to be seen, but it's kind of hard to see up on the wall. But over. This is the front of it. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of blurry. and kind
Oh
of
no, it's no. I
wavy.
can see it. Nice job.
Thank you. It's actually not screen print. It's actually right into the shirts. Um,
Oh, cool.
so that's the front. This is the back. So go over a little bit right there.
Very nice.
So we have these shirts available. These are going to be limited edition shirts. They're going to be not up that long. We only have 57 of them. Actually, scratch that, 56. We actually sold one today. They're $19 plus shipping because the shipping it takes about 2 to 4 weeks. So if anybody wants a shirt, drop it in the comments or message us below. We are getting a new logo designed. I believe it's actually the same person that Sue went with Short Bus Paranormal with their logo. Actually,
Who?
I
Who do
contacted
you?
them last night. Let me see. I got to get the name out really quick. Don't don't mind me. I'm on my phone trying to do this really fast. Let's see. Where is he? Paranormal Designs by. Oh, what's his name? Let's see. Because all on my end it says Paranormal Designs.
Hmm.
I can't see anything else at this point. My phone's being weird. Actually, it's the same person that you liked, Greg, from Ghost Minnesota Ghost Box, Jill Shelley from the Boyd House, and 1,033 others have liked his page on Facebook. But just to give you guys a picture of what it is, here we go. All right, so I don't know if you guys can really see this.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually who we're going through with getting designs. Branch Morin, I think is his name.
Let's look into it.
Branch. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, guy. I apologize. Paranormal Designs and Logos.
I'll
But
have to check it
thank you
out.
so much.
We've used two different companies, so.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but he's been working on it since yesterday, so I'm stoked and excited for that. So we are getting a new logo, so that's why those shirts are limited. They will no longer be that same logo, so that logo will be completely
Limited.
disappeared. Yep.
Yep.
And that's
Very
actually kind of
cool.
weird. It's kind of weird how we did that for our first launch for our first merchandise product line.
That's
Why
pretty
we did
good.
limited right away.
Yep.
But hey, I like it. I'm wearing it right now. It's it's my
Yep.
shirt. I got my own. The team has their own
Excuse me.
shirt. So once these shirts are gone, they're gone, guys. If you want one, so
If you want one, you better act now. There's only 56 left. I think somebody wants one. Rex wants to know if there's any 3X tall.
yes, I actually do have. Those are on order. I have to order those, but we could definitely take the payment and send it right in so we can get that shirt done. I do have connections to get it done really fast. Like they actually pulled these shirts faster because there was a lot of other orders ahead of ours, and
Yeah.
our person Angela, she's a lifesaver from our sponsor that made this show happen tonight, Susie's Kitchen in Rosemont. Thank you so
Well,
much for
thank
that.
you, Susie's Kitchen. Thank you.
She's actually part of the team. She's one of our members,
Nice.
and it's her person that she went through to make her sweaters. So thank you for
Oh,
that. It's a huge shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. You fans are awesome for being here. You guys are making this possible. And if it wasn't for our guest, the show wouldn't have happened tonight.
oh.
So I'd want to give a
This was
huge shout
fun.
out. I actually liked it. I actually like doing this. It just today it just felt off. Like
Yeah.
normally my lives are different than this. Normally there's more. It's probably because everybody's having allergies. My nose is going nuts.
Can you hear my mic is so strong? Everybody can probably hear me sniffling, and I'm sorry, and my dog whining.
Me too.
But
I
yeah,
have the same problem. I can't
yep,
breathe.
yep.
But yeah, it was fun. I'm so
Thank
glad
you,
that you
Angela.
guys tuned in, tuned in tonight, and definitely like to set up another show with you.
Yeah, anytime. You just got to plan it a little bit in advance because Saturdays is my investigation day. So as long as I have a little
Oh,
bit of notice, so
oh yeah. I'm booked all the way up to now, pretty much January. So if you want to
yep,
book something in January, we'll talk later.
yeah, sounds
But
good to me.
all right, awesome. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you so much for tuning in with us at Afterlife Hour Radio Show. I am your I'm your host, David. We actually lost our co-host. We don't have a co-host right now, so if anybody's looking to be, a talker, we would love to have you. So, thank you so much, Shea, for being on with us tonight. We wish you
Thank you.
luck and best of luck in your paranormal adventures, and we would love to speak with you again.
I'm happy to.
Thank you so much. See you next time. Sorry, guys. It's